Well, according to new research from Renaissance Capital, the IPO market found its footing in 2024, citing NYSE listed companies like Reddit, Viking, and Rubrik as leading the way. So what is in store for the IPO market this year? Well, joining me now to answer some questions is Avery Marquez, Assistant Portfolio Manager at Renaissance Capital. Avery, thank you so much for joining. And here at the Stock Exchange, we are preparing for Flowco to debut tomorrow. How does that deal look to you?
It's great to see a large IPO on the calendar already, this early into January. I'd say typically I'd be surprised to see an energy deal, which is, not a major player in the IPO market, usually. But given, I think expectations of maybe more lenient policy towards oil and natural gas going forward under a new administration, it's probably not as surprising as it would be. Flowco, it's a large company, profitable. It's the type of company that could go public in, even a more challenging market than this. So it's not very surprising to see this on the calendar right now.
The company planning to raise $392 million with a valuation of just shy of $2 billion. We'll await that deal here at the New York Stock Exchange. Avery, of course, interest rates have been high. We haven't seen as many deals as we saw when rates were cut to historically low levels at the start of the pandemic 4 years ago. But there does seem to be a pipeline that is building. What is your outlook for the year?
Absolutely. As you mentioned, the IPO market really found its footing in 2024. And while deal flow didn't reach, what we'd see in a normal market, the pieces of the puzzle are starting to fall into place. We saw more larger issuers in 2024 than we did the prior year. And we started to see these deals perform consistently well. So there's appetite for new issues again. And that leads us to believe that we're going to see IPO activity normalize in 2025. We're seeing energy right now, but beyond that, I think we're going to see, more healthcare, more consumer, based on what we've seen with public filings so far this year.
And in terms of IPO performance, Avery, of course, I know your firm does track how companies fare after they've entered the capital markets. We've seen this bull market now technically more than 2 years old, and certainly expectations are high for the economy and growth this year. How does that factor in?
Yeah, the market performance in the prior year, it I think it made a lot of investors encouraged about going forward. If we continue to see a strong market, that will definitely encourage new issuers to come to market. We could see, I believe, more tech because of more interest in IPOs, more interest in the market in general.
Yeah, technology is certainly in focus. I know those technology names have driven much of the gains that we've seen in the S&P for the first 2 years of this bull market. When it comes to technology, Avery, is it artificial intelligence that is of most interest to companies and the pursuit of most companies that are looking to tap the capital markets?
I believe that we're going to see a lot of companies mention AI, try to play up an AI angle. We've already started seeing that in the past 2 years. So AI is, not going away at this point. It's pretty. It's more than just a buzzword, I guess. I'd say. So I think AI is going to play a big part in the IPO market. Companies are going to leverage interest in AI to potentially, push these deals forward. But yes, AI, I think, is going to be a big part of the IPO market going forward.
Avery Marquez, Assistant Portfolio Manager at Renaissance Capital. Avery, thank you so much.
Thank you.